MK Ultra Punk is not what punk rock is. Punk rock is not in a box. They want it to be in this little square box. Emo, screamo, psychobilly, all the new crap that they threw in. You have to stay in this MK Ultra box. If you get out of the box and start squawking freedom, punk rock, feeling good, not worrying about what you think about me, that's punk rock. Okay, I'm gonna throw these in with any deal you help me out with today. Here's an outfit. Punk rock, 1979, 78, Cuckoo's Nest, HB Strut. This is what we were all about. The way Fisherman's Wharf fishing hat, you know, basically Huntington Pier and Surf Theater. We all wore this shit with our Bermuda shorts, bleached hair. 79, we all did it. HB, Cuckoo's Nest. Some fucking original punk right here. Me and this guy in 78, when we cut our hair, we went to Minute King Alfonso's on 15th and Placentia, right by Hoag Hospital. Stuck a sheet up there and said, "Cut your hair, Newport Beach. Kill hippies." And, you know, he ended up with the hat. This is before Stussy, the guy Mick Jagger, or Mick Jones, from The Clash. He had the Stussy hat. No one in punk was branded. We didn't wear brands. So that was kind of like the first signs of sponsorship in MK Ultra, and The Clash broke up. Okay? And we all know shit was happening. So anyway, I have an outfit. I'm broke. I've been getting outside of the box and speaking my mind, which is what punk rock and skateboarding was all about. Tony Alva even told us when we were all young, speak your mind. Controversy is controversy. It's all publicity. These Clash shorts they were pants. I've had them since 1996. Sean Peterson and me actually designed this print, and it only went on this suit. It was a whole suit, and it's down to a fucking pair of shorts. And I wore it in the combi. I wore these at the Soul Bowl. They're well fucking like gnarly skate punk. Okay, stuff. And I'm turning around so you get a whole fucking look at this shit. Hands on the wall, prisoner. You know, I don't want to be a prisoner. Hating more. You know, all those stuff is Clash. We wanted to put bands together and say the same thing. You know, and all be together that way in freedom. This shirt, $77. These pants, shorts, $150. This hat, $99. These shoes, $250. The only Dead Boy shoes there are. They're leather, size 11, and it's the only shoe out there with the name Dead Boy on it. They're the only pair they ever made. $250. I've worn them I've had them since 2009, 2010. Okay, these knee pads, $77. Old guy, old school, cool. Nobody seems to use knee pads anymore and don't need them, but they're very killer. They're really well made. They're one of a kind, and I don't think these went out on production because he did some more changes. And I don't know if they were for the better because he was all worried about the foam being able to come out so you can wash them. And these don't come out, which is how I would rather have them. Nobody needs to really wash your pads. Just put them out in your yard and let the sun dry. Okay, so $77. I'll throw in a US Bombs or a Social Distortion DVD. Same DVD is on. What art do you want? The Bombs art or Social Distortion art? It's all up to you. It's free. And it's a killer DVD with rare live footage. I'll give you a free fucking US Bombs. Otherwise, if you want it by itself, I'll give you the same thing. But one of these with this, $77. Okay, let me know what you want. I'd like to get a full deal. The Joe Strummer, $99. Evidence magazine with art, one of a kind art. The daughter of the guy who did the taco sauce for me. Can't remember the name of the $77. No, yeah, 77. This one Concrete Wave first issue. Throw it in free hamburger art. Cheeseburger, that guy. Okay, and it's one of a kind. Whole mag first issue, 50 bucks. Okay, I could use some help. Not selling my skateboard, I actually want to ride it. I just need to get off this fucking really gnarly every day. It's very expensive out here. I could really use some punk rock out of the box help. DM me. Thank you. I've got to move right now and change hotels, motels, and I'm pretty much on the street. So God bless you. Stay true.